Welcome back to CWC Top Plays. This month, we've managed to assemble a collection of 5 plays that, hopefully, all members of the OSRS community can enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with number 5, we have Graeme, a head maging in the 8v8 tourney. His flag is moving under. Graeme heads down and freezes a mage next to the rocks. His PK is speared and Graeme reacts, moving to keep the tunnel rocked just in time. Then he freezes a pile, including his flag. While Graeme deals damage on the pile, his own mage runs straight into the rocks for some reason. Graeme tries to kill the other mage as the tunnel is gated ahead. The other team spears both sides and is able to get through. Graeme splashes on his flag as it makes it ladder. Graeme heads up, but it goes back down. Splashing once, Graeme lands a nice cast around a cade and across the tunnel, and in the process his flag is killed. However, he's frozen and speared and clearly outnumbered. With another hero cast, he's able to freeze the second score across the tunnel, delaying for his other teammates to go around through the other tunnel. He freezes both the opposing mages under with him. He tries to stay alive while his teammates catch up and finish off their flag. His teammates are able to get their flag and push it through the tunnel as Graeme tries to refreeze both mages. His flag is frozen right off the ladder. His teammate spears the mage off, coordinating a pass, heading up. The mage is frozen and stuck under. That means Graeme's team has a good chance of saving their flag at rocks, which will keep the score tied 2-2 with less than 5 minutes on the clock. Thanks for the submission. In the number 4 position, we have Teal maging in a 5v5. He's on the offense since his team is losing. As his scorer comes down spawn, he blows the wide lane and tenders one straight. His score is Zedzimz. Teal freezes the mage. His scores pass as Teal tries to freeze the PK, but they're immune. Neither of them have explosives, so Teal spears the PK as they go down back ladder. Teal tenders exit stairs, stalling the PK longer. Teal camps the 3rd floor mage on ground as his scorers take off with the flag. He gets word that his own flag is going all the way under. Teal stocks in supply. Cading and tending out the mage at ladder. As it clears, he pid spears them back and resets and lights. His flag comes up and he lands a freeze on the second cast off ladder. He's able to freeze another mage away from the flag as his teammate kills it. Teal's frozen on ladder and gets a click in, grabbing his flag, heading down with immunity. His teammate spears a score behind and Teal is able to run his flag all the way back to his base for the safe with minuscule HP and run energy remaining. Thanks for letting me use this one. At number 3, we have Berto offensive maging in a 6v6. He and his scorer are pushing for a rebound. He splashes on the stalking 3rd floor mage as his scorer heads up to grab the flag. They're frozen up. Berto freezes the mage on 3rd, throwing on his splash gear and spearing them away to coordinate a pass. The PK's stalling on spawn. Berto's well resourced for an off mage and blows and buckets through the wide lane. He blows 2 more cades and is down ground. He throws on his robes and freezes the PK on ground with the flag, heading out small doors towards South Rocks. As Berto hops stones, his own flag heads toward him. Off rocks, Berto throws on his robes to freeze his own flag on the rocks. Berto safely switches into his full mage gear to deal better damage, as his own PK ACB specs from away, stacking his flag out for the autosave. Burto also freezes the opposing PK in the process, picking back up the Ceradoan flag and running it toward his big doors. With nobody in his base, that's going to be a score. Berto has helped secure a 2-0 lead for his team mid-game by getting both a safe and score. Thanks for sharing this play. Hope to see you back soon. Number 2, we have Zedzimz scoring in a 5v5. His off-mage is bringing the flag down. Up spawn, Zedd spears the PK and blows exit stairs. Down ground, Zedd waits to spear the opposing mage and tenders them out as his mage heads under. His mage comes back up and safely passes the flag to Zedd in Long Alley. Zedd heads out big doors, getting quite a few splashes from both mages toward mid, but is finally frozen on his Cade. Zedd's off-mage dies, and he is stuck 1 versus 3. Zedd recognizes that he has a low chance of scoring mid, so he decides to run back toward their open big doors, sending a Cade at the spear wall, potentially blocking casts as he makes it through to the ladder. Recognizing one of the mages chasing, Zedd waits down, stealthily turning his prayer off. He perfectly times heading back up right as the mage goes down. They're oblivious to his bluff. Zedd is able to head back out big doors, through North Rocks, and up his spawn without anyone seeing him. He's able to get the score with just 61 HP to tie up the game 2-2. Zedd quickly switches to defending. As his flag pops up supply with both defenders off guard, Zedd quickly reacts with a spear and Cade Tender to allow his mage to recover and land the freeze. Zedd runs back into supply to assist with the DPS. Unable to kill the flag, Zedd covers big doors, forcing the score to stall inside the base, refrozen. Zedd runs ahead to help his ahead mage kill the opposing ahead mage, which should enable his team to secure the save. Zedd's mind games completely disoriented the opposing team, allowing him to gain a clutch score to pull back mid-game. Thanks for the submission. In the number 1 spot this month, we're jumping in from the perspective of a PK defender in a 5v5. The score is tied 2-2 with less than 3 minutes on the clock. He's alone in the enemy base with low special attack energy as his own flag is coming up from under. His teammates are at the other end of the map, forcing a score. He sets and tenders short alley, forcing his flag up back ladder as he passes around a set Cade up spawn. He swiftly sets and tenders both lanes ahead on spawn. He realizes that his teammates, especially both his mages, are way too far behind to assist this. He's simply stalling to eat into the clock and apply pressure for his team to score and defend the rebounds. Behind the diagonal on 3rd floor, the mage pids the wide Cade. The score is inevitable as he immediately switches his attention to getting the rebound while they're distracted. Speared on 4th, he sets a Cade heading down 3rd floor, blocking a cast. He makes it down spawn and ground with the PK off guard. Opening big doors, he gets ZGS. His teammates are now catching up. His mage freezes 3 of the opposing team at the doors as he tanks their hits. Unfrozen, he's able to head straight mid. However, he's only 55 HP with no supplies at his big doors. He drops the flag behind to his better supplied score, readying his Hosta ahead as they run toward the opposing off-mage. As his own mage splashes on them, he spears the off-mage twice, completely preventing them from casting. Score sets a Cade on ground stairs, and he right-click tends it as they head up, preventing the off-mage from casting up, securing the score. However, his own flag is heading mid now with a minute on the clock, so he quickly stalks and chases out. Heading through mid, he spears a mage at their bridge to pass without being casted. He blows ground stairs and is up spawn right behind them. His own score is desperately stalling on 3rd stairs. With no special attack energy, all he can do is go for relights on the Cades. Fortunately, the other team fails to bucket and the game ends right before the flag heads up 4th. This sequence of events has helped secure a clutch 4-3 win. In tight late game situations like these, you have to transition fast and work with whatever you've got in order to succeed. Hopefully you all enjoyed this installment of CWC Top Plays. Stay tuned for more. And please, let us know what you liked and what could be improved on for future months. Check out the description for more information on the community and submitters, as well as a link for submitting your own clips. Thank you all for watching.